Chapter 9. Why did Grandpa come? It was Mish's grandpa who was waiting for her and not a burglar. When she entered her apartment, she saw a silhouette of him, Grandpa, sitting on couch, and it gave her the dangerous vibes. His silhouette at couch appeared to Misha as if a ghost villain of horror movie or a killer in suspense movie. She has seen many such movies with Daksh. It was one of the futile efforts of Daksh to shoo her away when she initially started pestering him. She screamed for help at first and then recognized Grandpa as soon as he stepped forward and light flashed on his face. She was about to say something to Grandpa when she noticed Daksh holding a baseball bat who has come to help her with the speed of light. She turned back to look at Grandpa, but he was no longer there. So she came up with the excuse to explain why she screamed earlier. When Daksh returned to his apartment, she was lost in her thoughts about how she felt earlier when Daksh hugged her. She felt a sense of security and a strange feeling that she couldn't comprehend at that time. She was in trance when she heard, "Ahem, ahem." This brought her back from her trance. She turned back and said, "Grandpa, why would you scare your precious granddaughter in the dark?" "Oh, my bad. I forgot you lost your demon powers and cannot see in the dark anymore." Grandpa replied, "Correction, Grandpa. You snatched and blocked my demonic powers. Do you know today your granddaughter would have died if it was not for my hunk best friend. Please, Grandpa, grant me my powers back. Please? Aren't I your most precious granddaughter? Yes, you are, my dear. But you cannot emotional blackmail me. Your grandpa has seen all of your acts from your childhood and I am aware of your tactics. So playing affection card is useless here. Try to complete your punishment and have your powers back with pride. Okay, after all, you are the demon empress. Grandpa, I never knew you were this heartless. If you do not want to give my powers back, why do you even come here? Well, I really am not heartless for my granddaughter, but it seems like you are. Didn't you miss me all this while? I do miss you a lot, Grandpa. That is why I am asking my powers back. As long as you return my powers back, I will visit you. Besides, it is a fact that I was in danger without my special powers today. She thought as if she has hit the bullseye this time and now will surely get her powers back. I came here for the exact same reason, which you are trying to use for getting your powers back. Grandpa saw through her anticipating victory smirk and then continued. Your safety is actually something which concerns me now that you do not possess your powers anymore. I have come to the conclusion to return you one of your powers that will ensure your safety. Which one is that? Is it teleportation, see-through vision, invisibility, or flying? Her eyes were twinkling with anticipation when the grandpa said this. It is hypnotism, and that too with limitation. You can only hypnotize anyone for 15 minutes, and that is enough time for you to escape in time in order to save your life. Grandpa, are you kidding me? You are telling me to run for my life. Do you really want to disgrace the Demon Empress and our clan so much? How could you? Well, it is not that I want that, but it is for just in case. And anyways, I am not going to sit idle if anyone tries to harm my kid. Those fools, referring to the bunch that tried to attack her, are alive because you did not suffer any injury or else. Okay. I got what you were trying to say, but is that all you would give your precious kid? Can't you at least lift the time limit from my hypnosis power? Don't act smart, Misha. I am very well aware of your mischievous pranks. If I lift the time limit, you will enslave everyone around you and continue your naughtiness. Okay, I got it, said frowning Misha. She is still happy to get that power back even if it was for each time 15 minutes only. She was even thanking the hooligans in her mind. And of course she got the idea to gain back her powers. It was easier than she thought. She just needed to endanger her life and that's it. Victory. Misha was smiling in her thought land when her grandpa said this. Don't even think about trying to endanger your life, else I can assure you I'll take back the 15 minutes hypnosis power as well. This warning from grandpa made her mischievous grin disappear and she again started to act as adorable granddaughter to gain her powers back. She loves her grandpa, but as of now, is more focused on getting the lost powers back. Her grandpa surely knows her well, after all he has seen her growing up and is well aware of her prankster nature. She said while acting cute, Grandpa, how can you be this frugal? Okay, I promise I would not endanger my life to get my powers back. I missed you a lot, don't you miss me? This made Grandpa's heart to melt as he missed her a lot as well. He is the type who can miss Misha from the very moment she left his sight. In fact, it is him who spoiled her from childhood to this day. He instantly became soft and said, Good girl. I missed you a lot too. A affectionate smile flashed on his face when Misha hugged Grandpa. Grandpa continued, I haven't said everything yet. This made Misha to glance over her grandpa's face while hugging him. She was clueless as to what else Grandpa has to say. He said something she could never imagine. He said, you are engaged already. Your parents fixed your life partner for you when you were young. Misha was speechless for a moment and then she retaliated, what kind of bad joke is this, Grandpa? I don't like it. To this, Grandpa remained silent and she continued, you should practice more, Grandpa, to be as good as me in pranking others, and as a matter of fact, you do know I have golden scarlet demon aura, right? To be my partner, one must possess pure golden aura with combination of unconditional love for me, as per the protection enchantment drawn on me by mother and father. Furthermore, there are only scarlet aura in demon land. Other than our royal family, no one possesses the combination of golden aura with scarlet aura. So who could be my fated match? Misha started laughing after saying this, anticipating same reaction from Grandpa, but she instead got this reply, if you do not believe it, then I don't need to tell you why it is important. Good for your kid, be the nonchalant until you want. This made Misha curious as to what Grandpa was about to say. Her personality is like this, it is hard for her to let any query slide. So of course she wanted the story behind her being engaged. Whether it was really a prank by Grandpa or a sudden shock of truth that she has to face. If it is something she has to deal with, she would rather face it sooner than later. She asked Grandpa, Grandpa, you know me, you deliberately piqued my curiosity, right? So that I ask you to tell me what you plan to inform me about. If you want to tell me something, then go ahead. I'll lend my ears to you, she said while acting spoiled.